Alright, this one we have got... where's my page gone? There we go, the Paradox Brothers and Bonz. Now this should be a pretty interesting match because Bonz's deck doesn't hit particularly hard. However, like the Paradox Brothers can sometimes struggle to draw a hand that they can attack with. So if Bonz does get that little bit of a jump and he gets maybe a Patrician of Darkness or, you know, one of those higher up zombie monsters onto the field, the Pumpkin King of Ghosts or something. I was about to say Wasteland, but Wasteland will also affect the Paradox Brothers because most of their monsters are rock types. I think Bonz would get more of an advantage from Wasteland than the Paradox Brothers, but anyway. Let's begin. We've got the Paradox Brothers perspective on our screens. He has got Trap Hole, Remove Trap, and Speak of the Devil. That's Wasteland from Bonz. There's also a Ryokyu. There's also Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, and Giant Soldier of Stone. And there is Gate Guardian as well, which is pretty much impossible to summon. And why did I go with Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, and Giant Soldier of Stone? I was looking for cards that either had Fortress in their name, or Labyrinth, or like Guardian, or something to put in the Paradox Brothers deck. It's a bit of a, how do you build their deck? Because they didn't use a lot of cards in the anime. Anyway, there's Pumpkin the King of Ghosts straight off the bat from Bonz after tributing Crass Clown. However, the Paradox Brothers did have a Trap Hole, which is very esque of their deck. They like to use their springing traps, as they did in their Labyrinth field when Joey stepped on Dungeon Worm or something, didn't he? Alright, Bonz straight away activates a Monster Reborn after losing his Pumpkin, but that is in his main phase 2. No, it's main phase 1. I thought he'd skipped his battle phase into main phase 2 to activate that Monster Reborn. However, it won't get over Giant Soldier of Stone. That's at 2200 with the assistance of Wasteland. However, he does have Ryokyu. He can use that to defeat Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, and it looks like Paradox Brothers are going to go for it. Giant Soldier of Stone has also been put to attack mode. I don't know about that. You could have done this using just Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, and kept Stone Soldier in defense mode, but, well, I'm not the one playing. That extra defense could come in handy because Bonz does have zombie monsters in his deck that will get over 1500 attack. However, Bonz did lose a lot of life points on that. He's down to 4900. The Paradox Brothers are still untouched. Paradox have 2 monsters on the field, and Bonz, he only has 3 cards in his hand. And it is Graveyard and the Hand of Invitation in face-up attack mode. I wonder if that's a tactical move. There may be a reason why. Could be a rush recklessly or something that Bonz has played down. Alright, Dungeon Worm is coming to the field. That's an 1800 attack, which may actually outdo Bonz's strategic plan of putting... there it is, reinforcements. He was hoping for Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress to attack, and he could have got rid of both of them. But it hasn't worked. It would have got rid of one of the Paradox Brothers monsters off the field and left just a 1500 attack, which Bonz might have then be able to draw a zombie monster with 1500 or more, but with the Dungeon Worm, that blew that plan out the water. But if that's the only move that Bonz had, I understand why he would go for it. Oh, okay, he's drawn a Dark Hole. Now that changes things. Although Bonz still without a monster to play. And he's running out of life points. He's only got 3000 left. There's a 5000 difference now. There's Stone Armadillo. That's not a strong monster, but it's another 1000 points. And Bonz has only 2000 points left now. It's unlikely that he'll win this first match from here. So he has to draw a monster and still end phase. He's got nothing in his hand to play. Or Millennium Golem, that'll do it. That's a 2000, 2200. which will get an extra 200 on each by that Wasteland. So the Paradox Brothers are going to pick up the first match. So sadly, it looks like Bonz didn't draw a great hand. But such is the nature of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Paradox Brothers pick up the first win. Bonz will have to win 2 in a row from here to pick up a season point. Alright. Alright, match number 2, that Wacky Alchemy. If a face-up spell card in your opponent's blind trap card zones is sent to the graveyard, I did not see the rest of that effect. Alright, Bonz is first to go, and it is Dragon Zombie, Duelist the Grim Reaper, and Phantom Ghost are in his hand. He's also got Revival of Dukuru Rider and Call of the Haunted, which also is a very useful card. Alright, Dokuroizo the Grim Reaper is in face-down defense. Paradox Brothers have gone with a face-down spell or trap and a face-down defense of their own. So what do you do if you Bonz here? Do you attack with the Dragon Zombie? Do you set up another defense with... No? Alright, he's gone straight for the attack. And, oh, Trap Hole again from the Paradox Brothers. Now, there is Call of the Haunted. This is almost a mirror image of the last duel. When Bonz started, he had Trap Hole sprung on him on Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, and he used Monster Reborn. This time he's using Call of the Haunted. But almost a mirror image. And we've got Rock Ogre Grotto in face-down defense. That is destroyed. And Bonz picks up the first monster casualty of this match. No life points have been lost. However, Bonz is with an advantage here. Paradox Brothers with a face-down defense. Bonz is only drawing his weak zombie monsters at the moment. If he draws Dukuru Rider, that'd be mint. Okay, Giant Soldier of Stone again now is on the field. And that will take quite a bit for Bonz to get over, because there wasn't a lot of strong zombie monsters in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, another face down by the Paradox Brothers. Now, Corroding Shark. Bonz has opted to leave just 3 monsters on the field. Prisman is destroyed by Dragon Zombie. Bonz really needs to draw either a Wasteland, even a Reinforcements would do it for his Dragon Zombie to get over that Giant Soldier of Stone. Okay, there's Destroyer Golem in face-up attack. What's it? Oh, Ryoku again. Ryoku is a very powerful one-turn card. Dragon Zombie's attack is halved, and that is put onto Destroyer Golem, and that will be the end of Dragon Zombie. And this could be the end of Bonz. He hasn't really got anything strong in his hand. He's got a little bit of defense on the field, so he'll be able to spare his life points for just a moment. Oh, card destruction. Yeah, good move. Play Dukuru Rider's ritual card down on the field. Oh, there's Tribute of the Doom. There's also Armored Zombie and Zanki. So after a bit of thought, there goes Tribute to the Doomed, and he throws away Zanki and gets rid of Giant Soldier of Stone. Now, there is Armored Zombie still in the hand. What do you do with it? Do you get rid of Destroyer Golem? And it looks like he might be. He's flipped up Dokuroizo the Grim Reaper and Phantom Ghost. They're both weak monsters, but it looks like he's going to go on for an attack. And he is. Dragon Zombie and Destroyer Golem will take each other out. And 1,500 points is going to come off the Paradox Brothers total. So for the first time, Bonz has taken life points away from his opponent here, leaving the Paradox Brothers with 6,500, Bonz with 6,100. So we've got a good even match. But the Paradox Brothers aren't going to have to search hard in their deck to get something over 900 attack. And, oh my god, Sangan alone is going to do it for the Paradox Brothers. Alright, Dooku Roizo, the Grim Reaper, is done. Phantom Ghost is all that remains for Bonz. Alright, there's a Dark Hole. That's a little bit less effective because the Paradox Brothers have a Sangan on the field, which will assist them in getting another monster out. And there's Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 2. And it's no good now. Bonz is going to have to use that Dark Hole on the next turn. Unless he draws a, I don't know, like a clown zombie or something. Or a snake hair, even, with 1,500. Monster Reborn. Alright, that's not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. There's Dark Hole. That gets rid of Sangan and Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 2. Sangan's effect will activate. So the Paradox Brothers will be able to draw a 1,500 or less attack, and there's Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 1, which is a 1,400. Down goes Monster Reborn. And you got to say it'd have to be Dragon Zombie, surely. It is indeed. You could have gone with Giant Soldier of Stone at 2,000 defense, but Bonz already. Oh my word! It's a bottomless trap hole. 1,500 or more attack. Paradox Brothers with those sneaky traps that they like to put around on their labyrinth. Well, that is heartbreaking for Bonz. That really could have turned the match around. Oh, Jirai Gumo. Alright, when this card declares an attack, toss a coin and call it. If you call it wrong, lose half your life points. And the Paradox Brothers are going to go for it. Tails is selected. Well, this is very risky. Oh, it is a tail. It's never failed. 2,200 points off Bonz. Even if you call it wrong, Jirai Gumo's attack doesn't get negated. Bonz would lose to 2,200 either way. But the Paradox Brothers would have been taken down to 3,250. Alright, Wood remains in face-down defense. I'm guessing that the Paradox Brothers aren't seeing Bonz as an attacking threat anymore, so they've gone with the effect of Jirai Gumo only being 4 stars. With 2,200 attack. There's Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. That will destroy Wood remains, and it looks like Jirai Gumo is going to attack again. And once again he calls Tails. Oh, and it's Tails again. Well, this just has not been good for Bonz. This has been a hard match. Alright, there's Fiend's Hand, and no matter what happens next, Bonz is gonna lose. Well, he did put up a good fight, but the Paradox Brothers just drew their better cards earlier and just got the jump on Bonz. Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress is going to attack Fiend's Hand. No, Jirai Gumo's decided to attack. Either way, it doesn't matter. Oh, this time it's heads, so he'll lose half his life points. The attack will still happen though. So you see Jirai Gumo with 2,200 attack and only 4 stars, you can just leave that in face-up attack and you've got a good defensive shield alone on your side of the field. So it had its place, attacking with its... You got to do it at the right time, which the Paradox Brothers did in that duel. That's how you play Jirai Gumo and get the most out of it with that sort of double-edged sword effect. Well, the Paradox Brothers pick up a straight sets victory against Bonz. Let's take a quick check at the next round that's coming up. Screenshots. Let me pull it up on my screen. There we go. All right, Paradox Brothers and Bonz has just played. We've got Panic and Taya in the next match. That's almost like the classic match of the light versus the darkness. And then Bandit Keith and Pegasus, which I'm looking forward to that. That should be a very interesting match. All right, in terms of Battle City, yep, the decks are pretty much complete, and I will probably start that series within the next couple of days. I don't think it'll be much more than a week. I am planning to start that maybe in 2 or 3 days because I am really, really keen to start getting some fresh duels with some different decks up onto the channel. So appreciate all the comments as well. I see them every morning when I wake up. I see the comments from Jason Presland, Catalowans, Rainbow Saber. That's a new fan that I've seen. I haven't seen your name pop up before. Thanks for being here. Jesse Gordon, as always. Amaya Casual. I think that's how I say that. All of you guys, thanks so much for tuning in each and every day. Love you all. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe. Take care. Farewell.